Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. In this video I will show you a game between Fingela and Evgeny Sveshnikov. This is a game from the Soviet Union Championship played in 1973. Gela had white pieces and he started with e4. Evgeny Sveshnikov, the father of the Sicilian Sveshnikov defense, played g6, going for the modern defense this time, perhaps to avoid some heavy preparation. d4, c6, knight to f3, bishop to g7, bishop to d3, d5, e5, attacking the white center, c3, pinning the knight, knight from b to d2, knight to c6, asking a question, bishop to d7, and Gela castled king's side. e6, rook to e1, knight from g to e7, white to move. White has an impressive looking center, but Gela played d takes on c5, winning a pawn but weakening the pawn on e5. He is basically exchanging one advantage for another. Black will have to spend some time in order to win that pawn, and during that time white intends to organize some attack on the king's side. Queen to c7, queen to e2, a5 preventing b4, a4, knight to b8 intending knight to a6 and winning the pawn on c5, knight to b3, knight to a6, bishop to e3, defending the pawn well. Sveshnikov castled king's side, bishop to g5, not caring for the pawn on c5 anymore. White actually wants to trade the dark squared bishops. Rook from f to e8, knight to h2 on the way to f6, perhaps. Asking a question, bishop to f6, knight takes on c5, knight takes knight, queen takes on c5. Black got the pawn back, but white stands better. White's plan of attack will be on the king's side. Knight to g4, king to f8, queen to d2, knight to g8. If something like bishop to c6, what happens then? Then bishop takes on g7 check, and after king takes, bishop, queen takes, pawn check, and then comes check, mate. Back to our game. That is why Sveshnikov played knight to g8, queen to f4, g5, queen to f3, bishop to c6. The black king's two best defenders are the bishop and the knight. So, Gela removed one of the best defenders. Check. King takes bishop. White to move. What would you do now? Gela played knight takes on h6. f5. What's wrong with taking the knight? If knight takes knight, then queen to f6 check, and after king to f8, queen takes knight check, king to e7, queen takes on g5 check, and white is winning. Let's play a few more moves. After king to d7, queen to f4, rook to f8, rook from e to c1, and white is winning. Back to our game. That is why Sveshnikov played f5. Pawn takes pawn en passant. Knight takes on f6. White to move. I guess some players would consider rescuing the knight. Gela played rook to e5, rook to f8. If king takes knight, then queen takes knight check, and after king to h5, queen takes pawn on g5 check, mate. Back to our game. Rook to f8 was played. Rook takes pawn on g5 check, king to h8. White played a move when black resigned, and the move is The quiet-looking one, queen to g3, Sveshnikov resigned. Did you notice that during this kingside battle, the black queen was sitting on c5, doing nothing? For the entertainment purpose, I will show you just one line. Queen to e7, knight to g4, knight to h7, queen to e5 check, rook to f6, bishop takes on h7, king takes bishop, knight takes on f6 check, king to h6, rook to g3. To prolong the game, black would have to give up his queen. Queen takes knight, queen takes queen check, king to h7, queen to g7, checkmate. Very nice attack by Fingella. What do you think of this game? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.